She was a warrior. John Cooper and I remember some of the adversarial meetings in Frankfurt that we would have where we had to be on our toes to be sure Debra didn't come across the table at a man twice her size before we could stop her. If there's a common thread in all that has been said of Debra in the wake of her passing, it is that she left a piece of herself in every one of us. That is especially true for the man she chose as her deputy 5 years ago, Tim Shank. Tim is using all that he learned in those years to make this transition the one that Debra envisioned. Debra's tenure spanned fully 1/5 of the KBA's 132-year history. In many ways, it was our most challenging era. We would honor that unprecedented contribution in 3 ways today. First, our board has resolved to make an annual gift in Debra's name to Gilda's Club. That's an organization designed to help the families of those suffering from cancer to better care and to better cope with that cruel disease. Second, we will establish the Debra K. Stample Award for Women in Banking, with the first recipient to be announced by year's end by our board, and from then on by the Committee of Women in Banking that will be established. Because the level of achievement marked by this award, let me back up. Because of the level of achievement marked by this award will be very rare to find in anybody, and it's going to have to be demonstrated over the years. The Debra K. Stamper Award will only be bestowed once every 5 years. Finally, we would gift Debra's family with our memories of who she was in her professional life. Her beloved grandson, 3-year-old Lucas, he'll have plenty of photos to remember his Mimi, who played with him in piles of leaves, who loved Halloween and would provide walls for him to paint. But he will never know the fullness of who she was unless we preserve that for him. As we observe a moment of silence in Debra's memory, I ask you to use it in this way. Remember a time that she rode to your bank's rescue, or a time when she gave you advice, or a time that she just made you laugh. And before this convention is over, write it down and give it to Miriam, or record it in a voicemail that we can transcribe. We will be creating a book of all your anecdotes and stories, printing 2 copies, one for the KBA's archives and one for Debra's daughter, Drew, to give to the grandson, Lucas, when she thinks the time is right. Please join me in a moment of silence. Thank you. And now, we have no choice but to carry on, and because we must. And I'll tell you, it's because Debra Stamper would have had it no other way. May she rest in peace. Thank you.